Welcome guys, today I wanted to make you a guide for Zeus, which is basically one of the SS heroes you can get in week 1. He's like one of the strongest hunters right now in the game. So let's have a look over him and let's see what you use as best gear for him, so you can play him the best. First we will look on his skills. His ultimate is the Destructive Thunderbolt. Zeus summons 2 rounds of Destructive Thunderbolts that violently strike the target. The fourth round strikes the target 4 times, dealing damage equal to 88% of Zeus' attack with each strike. The second round strikes the targets 4 times, so it's basically 8 times that he hits them. But the second round there is dealing more damage. It's like 12% more damage dealing. And at the third wave of Thunder attacks. So there's the third wave if you level up his talent, dealing damage to 260% of attack. The first 2 waves of attacks have KO'd the target. The subsequent attack will aim the lowest HP enemy, which basically means when you kill with the first waves, the third wave goes to another enemy. There isn't really a description how many attacks on the third waves are, so I would say this is like 1 attack and you have like 9 attacks overall. I guess. So let's go to the Radiant Vigor. Zeus activates the form of Thunder. It increases their and same row allies crit rate by 20% and it lasts for 6 seconds. So he can boost the crit rate of himself and the other hero in the same row, which is kind of nice, to be honest. If there's no ally on the same row, or the ally on the same row is dead, doubles the crit rate. So when you leave him alone, you can just skip 40% of crit rate on him, which is nuts. And now we go to the Overload skill. Unleashes a lightning bolt on the nearest enemy, which explodes 6 times after touching the target. The lightning bolt deals damage equal to 55% of Zeus' attack for the first time. Each next explosion increases 13% attack, so he can get even more attack, he can boost crit rate, he's getting stronger and stronger as longer as the fight goes. The 6th explosion must be crit damage and the damage is increased by 32%. So for this talent you don't need him to have any crit rate, which is kinda nice. Upon unleashing Radiant Rupture. Upon unleashing ultimate skill or triggering crit damage, Zeus gains a 26% attack boost that lasts for 4 seconds. And passive increased crit damage by 10%. So let's look at his gear and see what is best gear for him. You want to have like a crit rate from here, from the equipment, that is like around, let's say 30 to 40% around. Because when you have evolved him a little bit more, he gets more from the talent here too anyways. And you get from the skills 20 to 40%. So basically the best thing which comes to my mind is leave him alone in a row so he gets doubles the bonus and he deals immense damage. So for this build we would go with crit damage gloves. You aim for crit damage. You can seek here for crit rate if you have, or attack. You see I have a little bit attack, that's good. Here we use attack as the main stat and we would use like crit damage, crit rate here if we have, but I don't have that good gear right now. Here attack percent and the same like on the head, we search for the boots. And on the other stats we search like crit rate, crit damage, the mostly I don't have here. But here I have attack, crit damage, that's awesome. And here I have even more crit damage and attack. And you can go with the Brutal Smash or Weakness Spot set, which gives a crit damage or crit rate. Depends a little bit on your substats, so you aim like for 30 to 30%, 40% crit rate and go after that as high crit damage as you can. You see I have 102% crit damage, which is pretty nutty. That's for the gear. Let's see him in action. Unfortunately, I didn't had much rainbow stones in the week 1, and I only have 1 copy of him, so yeah. This is basically not his full potential, but I wanted to show you how you gear him, what's important on him, so you have a knowledge, cause if you have him higher, you can use him and he's pretty great. So let's see how he performs here. This is by far the best dungeon where you can use him, and in the Nightfall Forest he's pretty good too. So for Nightfall Forest you need him. You see he's pushing down these numbers too, very fast, and he also deals pretty good damage for only 1 copy. You can see this. These guys are all Immortal 1, and our Zeus is pretty close to Basilisk, which is a great hunter, so it's super strong even at 1 evolution. So when you get him higher, he's like the best of the hunters right now. I would say yes, he's definitely the best hunter right now. So yeah, if you can, you get him. Yeah guys, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you to hear your Zeus and get a little bit more overview over him. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and yeah, don't miss out on the other videos that are coming soon. Your RZA N1.